Hi everyone, welcome to another YouTube video. A long time no see, and I'm so sorry I have been absent for the past 2 months. The truth is that I'm navigating a big move right now, and I just haven't had the time or the mind space to sit down and record. However, we're back today with a shorter video on a topic that I have been reflecting on loads recently because I am stepping outside of my comfort zone. And so, one thing that has been showing up quite frequently is fear that holds me back, and fear that stops me from taking action towards my goals, my dreams, and doing what I need to do to get them. So, I'm sitting down briefly with you guys today to walk you through my process of moving through fear and taking action despite of it. If you're new here, my name is Katarina. Hi, hello, and I am a yoga teacher, healer, and astrologer, and I'm here on social media and YouTube to help you break free from what keeps you small and limited. So if you're into transformation, healing, and spirituality, then consider subscribing to this channel and leaving a comment if you also like this video. That helps me reach out to more people and spread the work about the beautiful work I do. Fear stops a lot more dreams than failure ever will. Fear of rejection, fear of judgment, fear of being seen, fear of success. I could go on and on and on. It doesn't really matter what you're afraid of. What matters is that fear is holding you back and keeping you small. Fear is at the root cause of imposter syndrome, of procrastination, of us feeling frozen and unable to take steps and take action towards what we really want. So today I wanted to share with you a framework that I've been using that helps me regulate my nervous system, put the fear aside, and take action despite fear, because fear is never going to go away. This is not a matter of you becoming fearless and just getting rid of fear. Fear is at its essence a defense mechanism. It's something that it's there to keep you safe. It's your brain's way to ensure your survival. So the idea here is not to eliminate fear, but to give you a strategy that will help you take control over fear and move despite of it. Okay, so grab a notebook, and the first thing that you're going to do when you feel fear creep up and those self-doubt thoughts make your way into your head, you want to pause, take a big deep breath in and out, and then you're going to list the reasons why you're not taking action on something. Be open, be honest, do not self-edit, just dump. Dump it all in there. Why is it that you're not taking action? What are you afraid of? What's stopping you? Whatever it is, write it down, no matter how embarrassing. This is only for you. This is only for your eyes to see. What we want to do is to make sure that you write everything down so that you are aware of these fears, so that you can label them, name them, and because you're now aware, you can start to take action and reframe them. Now, take a step back from the lists of all the reasons that you feel like you can't move forward, why you are afraid. So put them to the side for a moment. And then in a brand and fresh new sheet of paper, you're going to list the evidence. Not your thoughts, not your assumptions, not your beliefs. Evidence, your real lived experience. Proof of your competence. So go through past feedback that you've received, compliments, praise, or even situations where you've been afraid before, but you showed up and things turned out to be a lot better than expected. Be impartial. Again, do not self-edit. Simply write down evidence, what you have observed in real life. What kind of skills, resources do you have to work with? Don't worry, if the evidence that you're coming up with is not all of that reassuring, or if you can't find much proof, the point isn't necessarily to make you feel better, but to allow you to see clearly and discern what is your perceived truth induced by fear and what is reality, and all the resources available to you that can support you get to where you want to get to. Now you want to compare. You want to look at the reasons why you're afraid, the reasons why you're holding back, the reasons why you're not taking action, and you're going to compare them with all of the evidence that you came up with. Compare it with all the proof of your competence, your strengths, the events that happened, and your real lived experience. And then you're going to, again, maintaining very much this impartiality hat on, you want to just look at both lists and then understand, is fear valid? What is it trying to tell you about yourself? What is it that you're lacking? What kind of skills or what kind of experiences do you need to go through or learn so that you can feel more confident and then take action towards what you want to get? Approaching it this way, we are moving from that freeze mode into a place where we can be objective about what we have and what we don't have, and then make sure that we're working towards complementing any differences that we see here in a way that we grow, in a way that we expand, and in a way that brings us closer and closer to our ultimate goals and dreams. Okay, so now you know what you may be lacking or what this fear is actually highlighting for you. Now it's time to put a strategy in place. Again, you want to review what you are lacking. You want to review your real lived experience, and from there, draft a plan with small baby steps that bring you closer and closer to where you want to be. Write it all down. List perhaps the classes that you can take, list the perhaps the courses that you can explore, or make a plan of tiny things that you can do that will help you step outside of your comfort zone little by little. These do not have to be huge steps, because if they are too big, then your fear will be triggered again and you'll just be stuck on a loop. So you want to make sure that you are doing these micro practices that help you feel safer and safer gradually outside of your comfort zone. The goal here is to be strategic, because when you have a plan, you are not reacting to fear, you are responding to it in a way that it's a lot more conscious and empowered. And last but not least, perhaps one of the most important steps, go back or come back to the why. Why is it that you're doing this? Why is it that you want to start this? Why are you waking up in the morning? And why are you even here for? What is your why? Come back to it as many times as you need. I actually suggest that you write it down and that you keep it visible at all times, so that when you waver, when fear creeps in and you want to take a step back and you want to go back and retreat to safety, you look at your why and you remember, okay, this is what I'm here for. This is why I started this journey. This is why I need to carry on. And this is why this is so important to me. And let me just add something here. Your why doesn't have to be grandiose or honorable or big to matter. Your why is just there to remind you of your heart, of your essence. Okay, so let's review. Start by listing your fears. Start by listing the reasons that the reasons why you're holding back, the reasons why you're not taking action. Then you want to put that list to the side, grab a fresh, clean sheet of paper, and you want to list the evidence. Go through your real lived experience. Look for proof of your competence, feedback, praises, compliments. What happened when you were fearful of a situation but took steps regardless? Then you want to compare the two, your fears and real life evidence. How are they different? Are your fears valid? Are they real? And if so, what are your fears trying to tell you? What are you lacking? And then you want to create a strategic plan with baby steps that will help you then fill in the gaps that you're missing to build confidence and to help you take steps in a sustainable way towards what you want to get. Last but not least, remember your why. Have it nearby you at all times so that when you are overwhelmed and you feel like giving up because fear is just too much, you come back to it, you read it, you integrate it, and you carry on. So you don't need to be fearless, all you need to be is strategic. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that is helpful and helps you move through fear in times of overwhelm, in times when you are procrastinating and avoiding taking action towards your dreams. If you like this kind of content, please let me know below. Your comments really help me. Like this video, subscribe for more content on how to break free from what keeps you small and limited, and I will see you very, very soon for another video. Bye.